guess what? Here they are. The long wait is over. They are finally in the room. It took a Herculean effort to put these bad boys in, but they are up. The woofer towers are in place. I've put them into what I know from experience of setting Gen 1s and a couple of IRSs up in the past to be pretty optimal placement. They are just a little, about a third of the way into the room for the wings. The woofer towers are to the sides and behind, and then I'll show you in some extra footage what we have in back, which is the 3 power plant P10s powering the woofer towers and the new amplifier. And the system plays. Of course, I have been amazed with myself because I had such patience waiting with those sitting out in the warehouse on pallets for what seemed like years. I'm sure it was a matter of months, but if it works. It's amazing. Sorry, Niels. That's Niels Lofgren. What a great album, his acoustic live album. I've just been enjoying that on the IRSs. I have never set up a pair of loudspeakers ever that got put in. I sat down, got the woofers adjusted, and was simply blown away. It's never happened. I'm always moving them back and forth, and one of the things about these speakers that's pretty amazing, and I found this out in a conversation with Arnie Nudell, the creator of this loudspeaker, is that because it's a line source, there is little to no floor to ceiling bounce, because you have such a large wave front coming off of here, and because they're a dipole, which means the sound wraps around here and then the same sound comes around the back, and in the middle they meet and they cancel out. You have almost no sidewall interaction. So the dipole helps with sidewall interactions. The actual size of the line source means that there's no floor to ceiling bounce, and therefore this speaker is pretty immune in the room. It just kind of works. I'm sure there's going to be further tweaking, but I got to tell you, I have tried already putting in the traps in the back. You remember all the white columns that I had. Anything I do back here, anything, just ruins the sound. This has to be just a straight wall. It's actually amazing. And it looks like our 45-degree corners worked really well. And there's a lot to do. There's a whole tuning business that we're going to have to go through, from testing out the wonderful interconnects that the folks at AudioQuest sent us, to just a million things. To be honest, I'm a little flummoxed about how to really get the most out of these speakers. It's a bit overwhelming. All I've done so far is add absorption to the rear wall, nothing in the back. We haven't even installed the Helmholtz resonators yet. That'll be next week after we get all the ports drilled. There is a huge 25 hertz hump. We did a sweep earlier, and the room's pretty flat except at 25 hertz, and it just, whoa, goes up probably from 22 to about 32, 33 hertz. There's a big bump, as we predicted there would be. So we'll see later if the Helmholtz resonators will fix that. I'm going to do a whole series after we get done with this on tuning these things and how to make a sound room work well. That seems to be the next thing that ought to be fun. I want to leave you with a sort of a montage to show you what it took to get these speakers into this room. So enjoy a little music, watch the little video that we put together here of trying to get these into the room, figure out how to set them up, how to lift them, and I gotta tell you, this is some of the prettiest wood I have ever seen. I am so in love with these loudspeakers. Thank you for watching this series. We'll start a new one quite soon.
That we get so much done, but
And there you have it. We hope you've enjoyed this series. Look forward to doing it again. Thanks.